Welcome to Tipsverse. Study is a small terminology, but it has got a vast meaning. The word study itself is like a never-ending ocean of learning. Life is all about learning. Throughout our life, we need to study on every sphere of life. But as life passes, we come across with new challenges. We fail, we succeed, and then we move on. But the process is never ending. Now the base lies in the school academics for any students around the globe. Students can't focus or motivate themselves to study nowadays. So how the young generation can be motivated to study? So in this video, let's discuss on the following steps by which a student can get motivation to study more. Number 1. Ignore comparisons. For any student, comparison is probably one of the biggest demotivation factor. You always get compared with your classmates, peers, whether you like it or not. Your teachers, fellow students, seniors, parents. Compare your intellectual skills, grades with the other students. This becomes absolute pain for the student. You always feel inferior to the other student. My suggestion is that you neglect these critics or comparisons. You cannot stop the people around you to control their nonsensical habits. It's their nature to talk nonsense and demoralize. Maybe in their lives they were losers, who knows? When you remove the shackle from your mind that whoever tries to compare you with somebody else or try to demean you, simply ignore them. Focus on your study. If you're able to duck out these things from your mind, you have overcome your first and foremost barrier to focus on your studies. Number 2. Schedule your study time. Make a systematic schedule for your study. As a student, it's difficult to make a proper routine. You are busy in so many activities, attending classes, playing games, watching television, extracurriculars. You are so much engrossed in all the activities, and you hardly excel in any one of them. Everything is required in this modern age. You have to be good in all activities, academics as well as extracurriculars, as there is stiff competition in this modern day world. Now you need to make proper plan on how you are going to study, attend all the classes and make the most use of every academic classes and also from the extracurricular classes as well. Number 3. Pay attention to classes. Pay attention to the classes. I've seen most of the students are distracted in classes, whatever the reason may be. If you pay attention to the class, half of the study is done. Try to comprehend whatever the teacher or professor is trying to explain. I know it's difficult to grasp everything taught in the class, but you need to be motivated to get the maximum from the classes. Pick up the important points, notes from the lectures, and you are on your way to fare well in the exams. Number 4. Have a clear vision. The next step in getting motivation to study is to have a clear vision of your goal. You need to envisage your future grades, achievements, and goals. Without setting goals, you cannot succeed. Ask yourself the following questions regarding your future. Do you have to be a topper? Do you want to be the best student in academics? Have you dreamt of giving your parents the best life ever? Have you thought of mastering one subject where you can pursue PhD or be the king in that specific field of expertise? Do you want to be the best athlete or the sports star in your school? Do you desperately want to excel in the extracurriculars provided in the school or college? Do you want to be in the good book of every teachers? Do you need to get scholarship from university? Every point mentioned here is the baseline which defines your future. The crux is you gotta be a good and meritorious student. Good student here, I mean not by getting the highest grades, but by your discipline and passion to learn and score equally well in almost all the subjects. Remember, in this day and age, one needs to be versatile. No doubt you can master in one subject, but you need to be comfortable in most of the subjects. The reason here is while cracking the job interviews in future, you might be asked something which you may not be comfortable. The interviewer judges your presence of mind, and little bit of knowledge can help you cross the line. Indeed, mastering one subject should be the key focus of every student to be successful. But knowledge on all subjects cannot be ruled out. Once you find your goal, you are on the right path. This will definitely give you the desired motivation to study. Number 5. Have fun while studying. Just take a simple break when you are inundated with homework. Talk to your friends, siblings, parents. You cannot put undue pressure within yourself. Have friendly chat, watch television, help your mom in cooking. And you can watch your favorite TV shows as well. But don't watch too much television. That can impact your momentum to study. After a small break, get back to study. You will find much motivation required to study. Number 6. Don't study till late night. You may have seen many students or people say that they like to study late at night. They say studying late at night gives them more concentration and help them grasp more. They try to look cool by saying these sorts of things. But believe me, studying late night never helps to grasp more. Humans need to sleep in timely manner. Otherwise, there is no difference between us and the nocturnal animal. Our brain function decreases during night and after days work and study. Number 7. Yoga or exercise. Life of a student doesn't mean he or she should study all the time. You need to do yoga or freehand exercise to train your brain. Without exercise, your brain muscles won't be active. Students need to be active all the time, and that powerhouse can only be built by freehand exercise, yoga, running, jogging. Don't keep yourself on the study table for a long time. You must do exercise and keep your brain active. Then only you will get motivation to study and will reap awesome results in due time. Number 8. Read an adventurous novel. Most of the students in the colleges or schools don't like studying novels. Instead, they are busy looking through the fashion magazines. These things distract the students' minds. Try to get a good novel from a library and read it. And I can assure you, it will make you feel really good and you will be motivated to study. Whatever author, whatever genre of book you study, be it fantasy, adventure, thriller, it will make you learn something new. Studying storybooks, novels, poems brings the creativity out of the reader. That's what an author does, taking you in his world of creativity and making you feel in a different way. So, keep a short novel with you all the time. When you get bored with your academic study, take the novel and read 1 or 2 chapters. It will indeed give you a boost and motivation to study. Number 9. Always get inspired. Youth requires inspiration. You need to get inspiration from the people around you, around the globe. Inspiration leads to motivation. You can be inspired by your parents, your mom, dad, siblings, relatives, seniors, and of course your favorite celebrities as well. We all need inspiration. If you dream big, you need inspiration, and that's the pathfinder to your successful journey. Number 10. Smart study needed. As I said earlier, when you climb up your academic ladder, the syllabus content also climbs up, whatever field you pursue. But your timeline in completing class, lecture, or the semester remains fixed. So how you are going to manage this humongous study maintaining your grades? I am citing the following examples, or more specifically your plan of action to succeed in completing the course. Don't blindly memorize the subjects. First, understand thoroughly and then memorize. Remember, understanding helps you in memorizing stuffs. Now, you may have heard some of your friends say that they never memorize. I can say they are not telling you the truth. The truth of a successful student is that their ability to understand the concept and delivering the answer on exam paper. Good student memorizes well because they understood the topic well. And suppose you have to define some specific scientific law or theory, you cannot simply think or write it on your own words. Your memory power will be tested there itself. That's the reason complete study requires understanding and memorization as well. Never use unfair means to clear or pass your exam. Even if you manage to pass, you will be caught in future. Life will teach you a lesson in due time in a very hard way. That's the first criteria of an honest student. Number 11. Make one best friend. Yes, you heard me right. During your school times, college days, you need to have one best friend with whom you can feel comfortable discussing anything under the sun and seek help whenever required. But finding one such true friend is not so easy, as that friend has to sync with your mindset. Both of you should have common interests. Say, for example, liking for the same sport, same genre of music, same academic subjects. Number 12. Always ready for new challenges. You must always be ready for new challenges. This is applicable in any spheres of life, but as a student, you need to show your dexterity in a spontaneous way in schools, class, workplace, wherever. You may be asked by your teacher or boss to do some task urgently. You need to volunteer immediately. You would not have time to think, but you have to accept the task without giving a second thought. This might give you a golden opportunity to prove yourself as the best candidate for the task, and you will be appreciated for your efforts. This will give enough motivation to study and work hard even more. Number 13. There's always a choice. Never feel disheartened in life when you fare badly in exam. Students feel complacent and sometimes go to depression. As you have heard the saying, every cloud has silver lining. You may have a bad day in exam. That should not hamper your mindset or confidence or goals. You should be determined and motivated to study more. Remember, life always gives you multiple chances to succeed. So one or two bad exams, bad feedbacks from your teacher should not deter your confidence in any way. In short, I want to say that every students are special and they can create wonders if they can get motivation to study. So with the help of above mentioned points, I'm pretty sure you all will excel in your life. Now, if you like the content of my video, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the like button and put a comment so I can respond to you. See you in the next video. Cheers.